eMigrate, aggregating government open data for enhanced job category selection in support of immigration applications. The promise of open data needs to be met with tangible results. Applying to immigrate to Canada is an arduous process that involves navigating multiple sources of information provided by the Government of Canada. With the growth of open data, much of this information is now available directly from government websites, and the Canadian federal government provides access to federal datasets online. However, greater accessibility does not always ensure usability, and even with increased access to open government data, an information problem persists, as making sense of the information remains challenging. Applicants to Canadian immigration programs must select occupational categories by consulting the NOC, Canada's National Occupational Classification. The NOC is a standard classification that organizes occupational information. The process of selecting a NOC code and selecting an immigration program to apply to is not seamless and requires consulting multiple data sources. How can we help potential immigrants identify appropriate occupational categories as they prepare their application for immigration to Canada? We have developed eMigrate, which aggregates occupational information from 3 open data sources in order to help potential immigrants to Canada select relevant occupational categories in their process of applying to immigrate. Typically, potential immigrants must use predefined and often outdated categories by consulting the NOC. eMigrate augments the current information flow by providing a holistic view that aggregates occupation data mined from immigration policy documents, occupational codes directly from the NOC, and emergent category data from the Government of Canada's job banks. eMigrate affords potential immigrants the opportunity to make more realistic decisions about what might increase their ability to meet the selection criteria. eMigrate alleviates the process by aggregating 3 sources of open data to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the immigration process, policies, and the implication of selecting an occupational category. A potential applicant may be required to list up to 5 occupational codes. And these codes will be used to assess whether the application meets the minimum program requirements to be eligible for processing. Applicants have more than one way of representing their job history. We attempt to make the process more transparent by combining policy and occupational codes in one interface to help applicants select the most appropriate and advantageous 4-digit NOC code. Combining information from 3 open data sources provides potential immigrant applications indication of their odds of gaining successful entry into Canada and finding any employment in a role similar to their current job. eMigrate is particularly significant for immigrants whose training or recent work experience relates to what might fall under the broad categories of social media work, because the NOC is only updated every 5 years. The NOC completely omits any representation of social media labels. eMigrate provides foreign social media professionals strategic information to position themselves in their immigration application. This is particularly relevant for social media professionals who work in hybrid positions that may cross various occupational classifications. This project is brought to you by an interdisciplinary team based at the University of Toronto's iSchool. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you at the 2015 iConference.